So the three areas we need to keep in balance in order for us to become successful in life is career, health, and relationship. And I will share with you two perspectives on why we need to keep those three areas successful and in balance to help us become successful in life. So the first perspective comes from health psychology. So according to health psychology, anything that we do on a daily basis are considered daily hassle. And anything that's considered daily hassle, it will cause us the most stress, but it can also bring us the most happiness if we know how to manage it well. So health, we have to manage it no matter what. Doesn't matter where you live, doesn't matter what you do, you will always have to eat. You will always have to exercise. You will always have to sleep. And so that's why health is a daily hassle. And next is career. We work 80% of our life, and that is a lot of our life. So which means it's a daily hassle for us, which means we want to make sure we manage that our career successfully. Otherwise, if it's not successful, it will cause a lot of stress for us. And then the last is relationship. And when I say relationship, it's not only about a romantic relationship, but every relationship, a relationship with you, relationship with your roommate, your boyfriend, girlfriend, parents, and also your co-worker. Remember, we go to work 80% of our life, and the relationship you develop at work is also important because you see them every day. And so it doesn't matter if you don't work, you walk out in the street, your neighbor, those are relationships also. So that's why it's important for us to develop positive relationship in our life, because that is a daily hassle. So that's why those three areas is important for us to keep it in balance, to make sure we develop successfully in those three areas so it won't cause us stress. But like I said again, if you can manage those three areas successfully, it can bring you a lot of happiness, okay? So that is a perspective from health psychology. Next, the second perspective comes from human potential. So there are three areas that we need to manage and do successfully in life in order to reach our full potential. The first area is transpersonal psychology, which means we have to use our strength and talent and how to create life meaning out of it. That is transpersonal psychology. And that's what we need to do to help us reach potential. Next is humanistic psychology, which means how do we use our strength and talent to create our own ideal life that we can live successfully. So that's the humanistic. So transpersonal is more about creating life meaning for others. Humanistic is more about us to help us create a successful lifestyle for ourselves. And then last, existential psychology. Existential means what already exists in life, and that's why I call existential. The word exists in it. So whatever already exists in life, we have to manage it. And this is where the three areas come in: health, career, and relationship. You cannot avoid them. And so the more you avoid them, the more you neglect those three areas, the harder for you to reach your full potential, because the more you avoid, the more stressed you become. And when you have a lot of stress, then it's hard for you to focus on transpersonal and humanistic psychology, because if you have a stressful mind, you can't become productive in any area. And so that's why in order for us to help us reach our full potential, we must take care of our life area, which is those three areas: health, career, and relationship. And the better you take care of those three areas, you find out you will have more energy and strength on other two life areas as well. And that's why it's important for us to manage those three life areas successfully. So in order for us to manage those three areas successfully, the one thing that we have to do is take responsibility for those three areas. And what that means is every time you have a problem, anytime you need something to improve in your health, career, or relationship, you need to take responsibility for it and find a solution for it. This does not mean you have to know all the solution, but you are willing to find the solution to make sure you can solve your life area successfully and do not blame, complain, or avoid. When you do those three things, blame, complain, or avoid, the more those three life areas will become off balance, the unproductive you become, and then you won't reach your full potential. And that is why it's important for us to keep those three areas in balance and successful to help us reach a full potential. Okay, so that is why it's important. That is the perspective of human potential.